So then our next part is we're going to rank the top 5 QBs in the NFC. So just 1 through 5. And then I did one dark horse that kind of just who I think is going to be good. Not necessarily top 5, just that's going to do better than they did last year. So I'll let you think about that one. But who's your start with number 5? Let's work our way up. Who'd you have number 5?
Wait, were you doing dark horse or no?
No, we're gonna do dark horse last. So number 5 in the NFC.
You might laugh at me, but I think it's Kyler Murray.
I don't hate it.
I think Kyler Murray is so disrespected because he kind of is a crybaby.
Yeah.
Which I can understand. He has had. I mean, when you're on a team that doesn't want to help you,
it does. Make
it gets annoying, and eventually you got to speak up for yourself. If you're getting paid and you're getting paid to get hit, why not? I would do the same.
I don't hate it.
I have Kyler Murray.
I had Cousins, who I am so much happier with how I did this because I actually redid my list. I did have Cousins at second. So,
Goodness, you changed it.
I know.
Eric, if you're watching this, I had no influence on this. I agree with you. He is not a top 5 NFC quarterback.
But I do think he's number 5. I do like your pick with Murray, though. I think that's solid. I think he's better than people think he is. But he hasn't had quite the team, but now he has a solid number 1. He's had a proven tight end for Trey McBride. I mean, it could be
different coach, a different system. I think he could be good.
All right, number 4.
I have Dak. Dak over the past decade has been good.
Yeah.
It's either in all honesty, it's 1 or 2 mistakes in the playoffs and that's what kicks him out. And that's the stupidest thing to say, but
I mean, surviving that long in the Cowboys team
is
organization
unbelievable. Jerry Jones has a quick trigger.
So I think that's impressive. I personally had Jordan Love. I just really like him.
I think Jordan Love's my dark horse.
Okay.
I think he'll sneak. I think he sneaks into the top 5. But just off of 1 year, I'm not going to put him in the top 5. But I'm not against it. I think he has shown last year, he could. He's super legit. But after 1, look at Geno Smith. We can bring up Geno Smith again every day of the week.
Geno Smith was 31 doing that.
Yeah, but Jordan Smith did it 1 year, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl." That's how Seattle fans literally act about everything. Look at the Mariners. Oh my gosh, we're gonna win the whole thing.
No,
it's the same thing around here. And now Geno Smith is back to mediocre. But I agree. I think Jordan Love can do it. So 3.
I think these top 3 should all be the same, whether or not they're misplaced. So we'll see.
As long as you don't have Purdy in there.
I don't.
Okay, so I'm just curious, where do you think Purdy lands? I think overall at quarterbacks. Is he a top 10 in the league?
He's top 10 league for sure. He has to be. Okay. I don't care if he's a system quarterback. Look at his stats.
So I'm going to pause you really quick. So then you think these 5 quarterbacks are better than him?
I don't know.
I'm just curious because I agree with you. Where I think if you plug Brock Purdy into the Seahawks, he's not good. If you plug Brock Purdy, nope, I don't think he is.
I do.
I don't think he's Shanahan and the 49ers. Obviously, the 49ers have weapons all over the place. But Christian McCaffrey, of course, makes everyone better.
Well, yeah.
But I think Shanahan and I think Pete Carroll maybe could have done it. But I just think if you put him on the Texans, he's not going to be that good. If you put him on the Panthers, he's really bad.
I don't think anybody can win on the Panthers.
So. I just think, even on the Lions, I think he is in the perfect system for himself.
Yeah.
And it works. Because he's short passes. I don't think he's a quarterback Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning. You could take those quarterbacks and be like, yep, go play anywhere. And they will be
when you have 3 All-Pros, it's hard to... I want him to be good. I think he could be good, but I agree. You can't. I think you have to look at the roster that he's 100%. Had.
Well, that's the same argument I had with people going into the draft with Penix. Everyone was like, "Oh, Penix is so good." I'm like, "Yeah, you had 3 literally all-American wide receivers. You had the best offensive line in all of college football. You couldn't win a national championship. Losers, go Cougs." But it's the same type of argument where I'm like, if you took Penix and put Penix on USC, Wazoo, and I don't think he's going to be that good.
Yeah.
And so, same kind of argument. But I agree. I said top 15. I think he's a 15 guy. I think he's in between that 10 to 15 range.
Yeah. I would say top 10 just because his stats. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if he's a system quarterback. His stats are way better than everybody else.
I agree.
So,
I agree. Okay, 3. Who do you have?
Personally, I had Jalen Hurts.
Same.
So, that's kind of where I think our top 3 will have the same people, whether or not they're ranked.
I think they're going to be the same. I think they're going to be in the same order, too. I think Hurts is very good.
He was weird.
He fell apart last year.
I don't know what happened.
Fell off, which was weird, and I think that's kind of why he dropped for me at least one spot.
Yeah.
Which again, kind of flip flops each other. So I think this person went from
Really
kind of
well
being a
last year.
flap, and now I think Jared Goff is
Yeah.
unreal. I think Jared Goff, like you said, build confidence. Campbell has him going.
Yeah, I agree.
Team looks good. He looks like he's having fun. Detroit is embracing him.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. And then number one, if it's not Geno Smith,
Stafford.
oh yeah,
yeah, of
it's
course.
Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford is a top 5 quarterback in the league, if not top 3 when healthy and going.
Okay.
I mean, you probably have Aaron Rodgers when healthy.
Yeah,
I don't know who else might be better. I mean, Aaron Rodgers might be the best quarterback when healthy, like fully healthy.
Mahomes.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, I know I'm missing someone. I'm sitting in my head.
It is still
because, I still think Josh Allen. Like to me, Josh Allen's a little overrated. I think Tua's good. There are good quarterbacks out there, but I think there is another level. And yes, I would say probably Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, Stafford, and maybe in that order. I don't really care if you want to put Mahomes in front of Rodgers, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think Stafford is, when healthy, is unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to
So my dark horse, I
beat.
thought about it a little differently than you.
Purdy.
No.
Oh, wait, can
Dude,
I guess?
Yeah, you can
He's
go
going to be
for
in
it.
the South. NFC
No.
South. Oh, really?
Dude, I've said his name like 4 times. I still think it's Sam Howell. Dude, I'm not saying he's gonna be top 5. Not saying that. I just think he could be good. Dude,
I agree. I think Sam Darnold. No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Imagine what he can do with some weapons. Like we have that.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I think saying dark. I get what you're saying. You're not saying dark horse top 5. You're saying
I'm saying dark horse is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm not saying he's gonna win MVP, but I'm just saying that out of those, he could take the biggest step forward. That's how I saw dark horse. So that's how I described it to me. But I do see what you're saying with Jordan Love could crack the top 5. So
I think Jordan Love, I think he definitely has that possibility to push a Dak or a Murray out of the top 5. I think the top 3 are pretty solidified that they would have to break their leg to really get out of the top 5.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I think he has potential. Again, he's only 23. I think he should get the start. I'm over Geno Smith. I think they should have let Geno Smith walk and should have just said, screw it, we're going with someone else. I do like the idea of having competition, but I think he could be good. I agree with you. 4,000 yards for the Commanders is not an easy task.
That's so impressive.
4,000 yards for any team is not
and the
very
Commanders
easy
are
in
terrible.
the NFL.
So
I would agree. I think those are kind of fair. I think those are easy.
I kind of figured the top 3 we'd be in agreement on, but I was
in one variation of the order.
And
a hot take could be that I think Goff, and I know I just basically loved all on Stafford, but I think Goff, if he has a good year,
it's funny because they were traded for each other. That's what
which is crazy.
So weird.
But I think Goff, if he has a good year this year, he could overtake for number 1. I genuinely think so. I think Stafford's obviously getting older, which doesn't help, but I think Goff has.
Yeah,
he's been to what? He's been to the Super Bowl. He lost, right?
Been once. Been the championship twice now. I think just once when he went to the Super Bowl and once when he lost.
So.
But been a part of really good teams with the Rams. Been a part of good teams with the
and I remember when they traded him, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Goff, is he going to be the quarterback with the Lions?"
Oh, it was a huge controversy.
Yeah, it was but now they're loving him.
Done well. Thanks for watching the Kind of Athletic podcast. Please make sure to like and subscribe on all of our social medias, and we will see you next week.